Hello my friends, and welcome back to another video. Today we are in unicorn land, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. So my daughter bought me these cookies, and I posted it on Instagram, I think in my stories. She found these cookies at the store, and I'm normally not too crazy about, I like making my own cookies, so that's why I made these today to celebrate. I'm just having a unicorn day, you know, like I'm all about unicorns. Let's get sparkly, let's get colorful. I'm just feeling all the feels. And so I wanted to do a documentation of this because it's, for one, it's Lisa Frank, hello, and it's adorable and it's cute, and yeah, I want to put it in my safe to eat raw. I like that. But I wanted to put some of this in my journal. And the other thing I wanted to share, which I also shared on Instagram in case you saw it, is, I'm going to cut this out really quick, is on the front, on the back, it has for you to give yourself a unicorn name. So I'm going to show this to y'all, and I'm probably going to do like a picture of it and put it on my blog in case this goes too fast. So I'm just gonna, if you want to pause it and read it, so I'll just hold it there for just a few minutes or a few seconds. But right here it says Marky, which is the unicorn, wants to know what's your unicorn name. Combine the first letter of your name with the month you were born. So mine is R. R is Jolly. And then June is my birthday, so Jolly Shimmer is my unicorn name. And I just thought that was so cute, and I thought it would be fun to put that as a journal entry. And I think that you guys should do that as well. You know, maybe fill a page with stickers, or just have fun, or do some painting, which is what I'm going to do. And so I'm gonna cut this out and do some painting in my journal and write my unicorn name. So I am Jolly Jolly Shimmer. I'll take Shimmer, Sparkle Shimmer, but it's so cute. I mean, it's just has all kind. Of course, I put everybody's, like, my son is Funky Cookie. Brazos, my daughter, is Dancing Star, and then my husband is Confetti Pearl. So anyway, I thought that was so cute, and so I wanted to do a journal entry. And another thing I wanted to show you guys is, I mentioned these paints. These are so heavy, you guys. This is the cover. I'm going to leave a link below where I ordered these off Amazon. I have misplaced my gouache paints. I don't know where they are. I know they're in a bag somewhere, but you know, remember I'm in that transition of moving my stuff and creating my studio out, and yeah, I haven't worked on it in weeks, but I always feel like it's gonna get there, you know. I have high hopes. But anyway, I had ordered this a while back, and I've saw it a couple of times recently on social media, and I pulled it back out because literally, you guys, you ought to have seen, I was a hot mess after I opened all of these up, because they come with, especially with nails, they come with like a foil on there, and I was pulling out the foil, and with the nails it was hard, so then I was using my teeth, and then I got paint all in my mouth. I was a mess. But I saw really good reviews on Amazon from these, and they're very, very inexpensive. And so I thought, go open those up and play with them today while we're doing our unicorn day. And the other thing I wanted to share is I have this printable also on my blog. This is some back in 2020. Did anybody see the Unicorn Store, the movie? I've talked about it before, but it's been a while. It was based about a girl that went off to art school, and I swear I was trying to, there was a meaning behind it, and I was going, okay, what's the meaning? I watched it several times. In fact, after I was thinking about doing this page in my book, I'm going to watch it again. I love that movie. It's just cute, and it's fun, and it's about a girl feeling like she has to grow, you know, she has to grow up but she loves all colors and sparkles and glitter, and it's super cute. Anyway, so Mindy Lacefield did a class during that time called, oh gosh, what was the name of her course that she did? Mystic Unicorn School or something. And I absolutely loved it. Her class was amazing. And so I did all these art pieces. And I had postcards at one time with these art pieces. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a free printable for you guys so y'all can have this in your... y'all can have this in your journal and cut these out and print these out and put them in there as well. So I'm going to leave a link down below also for this, so you can go print you out be a unicorn and have some art for your journal. And let's see here. Oh yeah, so let's play. Let's play with some of the squash markers. And then the other thing I did was and I'm liking this. I'm giving it a try. So I went ahead and filled up this whole, now I know we're only like a week and a half for the end of the month, but I went ahead and like added all my little dates and stuff in there, and I'm kind of thinking I'm liking this, you guys, because like today I sat and I just wrote a little bit as I went through my day, and then yeah, so I just added and I played, and then now I have the basic, oh, let me move it up, the basic little clusters done, and then now I can just go in and add photos, add ephemera, add writing, layer up if I need to. So I think I'm really going to like this. I think that's what I'm going to do for the next month as well, and try to do that type of journaling and just see if that makes it a little more efficient for me to get it done. Does that make sense? Because a lot of times I come in and instead of like really getting into the meat and gravy of the journaling page, which is actually like the writing and the photos, I'm decorating, right? Because that's how my brain works. It's like, okay, make a cluster with the date and then go from there. So I think if I do my clusters first and then I have them all set. Now, the thing is that I've always had in my head, well, what if it takes 2 pages? You know, that you need, like, there is one that I use 2 pages. I think it was this one. So Saturday I used 2 pages, and that's always in the back of my head. That's why I don't do these preset pages, but I can always like add a page in here. You know, I watched Thrifty Day. She used Scotch tape and just added a page in, like, she just added it in here, which I think that's probably what I'm going to do with these. So anyway, that's just my idea processing. I'm thinking of different ways to make it more efficient, and like Easter, for example, you know, I don't know, do I need 2 pages? Do I need 1 page? You know, so that's kind of where I'm at on just staying on top of the journaling, and also getting creative, but also having where I don't feel like if it's a bunch of blank pages, like counting it out, what would this page be? Because I try to keep it 1 page per day, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's get into our unicorn, shall we? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add this in here. Like this. I'm going to do this like a tip in as well. So I think what I'm going to do is actually glue these together. And I've been working in a different room, so I think my glue is in the other room. So let's get another glue. Didn't we do this the last time we were together? We got a new glue stick. Let's get another glue stick together. At the end of, like, I'll end up having like several different glue sticks all open because I create throughout the house, you guys. So it's hard for me to stay in one spot because I don't want to be in here, you know, away from everybody. I think I've talked about that before. You know, I want to still be with my family, but I also want to be being creative as well. Okay. So I was curious how I was going to do this, and this works out just perfect, just talking to you guys about it, is I'm going to glue these back to back. And then that way I have both things. And I'll just trim it up where there's some overlapping. And being that this is cardboard, I don't think washi's going to hold it in place. So let me go see if I can get my Scotch tape. I think I know where it's at. Now this isn't the clear Scotch tape, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think she did a no-sew. I think it's on YouTube. I'll look for it and see. I'm part of her Patreon. I'm talking about Thrifty Day. And I think she did a video on YouTube about making a tip-in, making a junk journal, a no-sew junk journal, and it was tipping in pages like this using Scotch tape. And I was like, well, that's a clever idea. And that way, ta-da, I have my unicorn information in there, my very important unicorn information. That's the also thing with this glue, I mean this paint, you guys, if I could weigh this for y'all, oh my gosh, it weighs so much. And I was worried about it like drying out, but in the reviews it says you can just go in there and re-wet it. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give it a try, but for now, let's see how it works. Ooh, that's pretty, right? We're gonna do our rainbow. Oh, I didn't bring my paper towel in here. Well, we're just gonna go with it. Kind of do like a blend. I may just switch out paintbrushes. I really like how, and I did read that it is very opaque, which I agree. So yeah, we're just going to switch out some I'm going to be adding a little bit more than just your average rainbow, by the way. Because, you know, we like all the colors. I like all the colors. I was so surprised, actually, when my daughter brought those cookies home, because I was so excited to see Lisa Frank, and I was like, huh. You know, I still see her stickers around and stuff, and then, you know, when school supplies comes out, I see her, you know, the school supplies. Ooh, that yellow is beautiful. One of the things that I like about gouache, and again, these are very inexpensive. You can get, I guess, just like with any paints, like with, especially like watercolors, etc. What I like, because I started using them when I took some of Mindy's classes, is they're very they're almost like watercolor, but they're opaque like acrylic, if that makes sense. Because acrylic doesn't, but the thing with acrylic is it doesn't move around as, you know, it kind of gets dried quickly, or it doesn't, like, I add a lot of water sometimes to my acrylic, but it doesn't really go very far, if that makes sense. Like, when you put it on, it doesn't really go like watercolor. You can like really cover some surfaces, but watercolor sometimes isn't like as opaquely vibrant, just depending on which one you have. Does that make sense? And so I was excited whenever I started playing with gouache, and for a while there I was using gouache on all my art pieces, and then lately I've been doing a lot of acrylic. Well, I went through a phase. I did watercolor, and then I was using acrylic. Like lately I've been using acrylic. And so I think I really like this. I'm having fun with this one. Let's go with the lighter blue. I mean, you guys, look, I don't know if you can see, but I'm barely like putting my brush in there, and look, you're getting a ton of paint there. So these paints are going to last me. I was a little concerned, like I said, about them drying out, but I read in the reviews on Amazon that you just have to add water and then they'll become moist again. So we're going to try it out. And then let's the indigo. We're going to do our purple. That was fun. Anytime you get paint, right? And I had paint all over my hands. Back when I was doing canvases a lot, like staying up till like the wee hours of the night, I had to like change my schedule up some because I was not getting enough sleep, and it can cause all sorts of issues. Let's see. So everything is still wet, but I do want to add this on here. Let's see if I can dry a piece of that. I want to add this one. But I'd go to bed and I'd wash my hands, but I would have paint all over, you know, just from, you know how it is when you paint and you get acrylic paint on you, sometimes it doesn't come off, and I'd have a paint on me at work, and they'd be like, what have you been doing? I'm like, this means I've been having fun. If I paint on my hand, I'm having fun. So I'm going to put her there. I know she's not going to stick right now, but I'm just going to add her right there. And then we're going to, I have my stamps. Do I have my stamps? I would stamp out, I'm going to go ahead and cover this up, you guys. Let's see, one of my hairs then got in the paint. See how it's already gotten on me? I'm telling you, this stuff is, see, I'm having fun. That means I'm having fun. But I'm really curious. We'll have to revisit these, you guys, in a couple of days. But it came with this little palette as well. I know it doesn't cover the whole thing, and someone said you can actually put plastic wrap over it, but supposedly you just stick this on there and it seals it in. So I'm going to revisit this in a couple of days and see. So we'll see how that works, but yeah. Okay, what do we got up here? Oops. Party. Okay. I think this is dry enough. Let's try it out. We're going to stamp out our our name, my name. So Jolly. I wish I had my... Wish I had a... I'm going to use this. Well, where's another piece of paper? Oh, looky here, you guys. It's a pretty napkin, but it is a napkin. Yay! Okay. I'm just going to type. Just going to stamp in my name here. And then once it gets dry, I think I'm going to put my girl on there and then cover with stickers. But I have to let it dry first. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm like, am I spelling Jolly right? Yes. Jolly June Shimmer. So anyway, with this movie, if you haven't seen it, what I love about it is she goes and she gets an office job. And it's just funny. I don't know who the actress is. I know she's played like a superhero, and she's played in a couple other movies. Well, there we go. I don't know why all of a sudden I want to sing shimmy shimmy Cocoa Puff, shimmy shimmy wow. Oh, I hope I don't run out of space here. Oh no, I'm gonna have just enough. ER. Alright, you guys, well, that's going to wrap up this video. I just wanted to come on and play with some new paints and celebrate a Unicorn Day with you guys and share some artwork with you guys, and hope y'all have a super sparkly, shimmery rest of the week, and I will see you in my next video. Be sure to visit my blog, my website. I'll leave a link below so you can get your free printables and you can add them to your journal. Alright, you guys, y'all have a great rest of the week. Bye-bye.